Yay, we are live. Yes, yes, yes. I love it when that works. Okay. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. Okay. Hello, 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 ladies. Welcome to Monday Mingle. Hello to everyone. You guys are so on time. You guys were here at like 7 o'clock on the dime. You guys are like the early birds. I love it. Well, welcome to Monday Mingle, y'all. It is going to be a powerful mingle. And we're going to start off with shouting out the two of you that are absolutely dominating this month in your team building. So I want to open up the meeting by shouting out Sally. She just joined Mary Kay a week ago. And you guys, she just added her first team member this weekend. Huge. So, Sally, we literally want to open up the meeting by just hearing from you your top tip because this is a really big deal. Within I think it was like 3 days, you grew your team. So, do you just want to open us up, Sally, by just giving us an inspirational sentence of like anything you're feeling like sharing? We just want to celebrate you to open up our mingle. I know I'm putting you on the spot, but I'm excited for you.
You are putting me on the spot. Um, I don't know if I have anything inspirational to say other than I was just excited about the excitement that I've gotten starting this program, and I wanted to share it with somebody else that they might just have a little bit of excitement in a project and something to work towards, as it was shared with me by Paula Mason. So it was just kind of sharing that, how it's kind of lit a spark.
I love that. Well, I think there's so much to be said for that, you guys. For anybody who's seasoned and maybe you're wanting a new team member, let Sally be our inspiration tonight of what excitement and enthusiasm can do. And I want to shout out Amelia Fox. She already has in 2 team members by the 12. She's on target to gold medal and she's focused and clear. And so, Amelia, would you like to share just a fast sentence of just something inspirational around this? I think that it deserves to be celebrated.
Sure. I think a fast sentence for team building, it just like goes to what you were saying, Sally, like just so excited about what this can do for other people and just always looking like who's next, you know? Like who's next? What about her? What about her? And just finding how this can benefit her life, and it's just so exciting.
Love it. Making it all about her, right? It's what we
Yeah.
do. So, well, y'all, tonight's Monday Mingle is going to be all about digging deeper in the winner inside of you. And I want to assure y'all that there is no one in Mary Kay that has it better than us and our team. Who has it better than us? No one. We're literally number one right now, you guys, in the company in sales this month. And we're number one year to date, which means from July 1st to right now, we are number one in our national area in both recruiting and selling. And we're number one in the company this month, you guys. I'm so proud of you. I am so proud of you. And if you ever have discouragement, I want you to Voxer someone on this screen tonight who you're going to see crowned the queen tonight. If you're ever unsure if Mary Kay is for you, I want to assure you that Mary Kay is for those who choose to make it for them. And like anything, like a marriage, like a new job, there is the emotional cycle in our business and in what we do. And so I just want you to remember and hold on to the fact that this business is for those that make it for them. Can I get an amen? Anybody married in the house, right? It's for when you make it for you, or if you have an established job or a mortgage. Do you know what I'm talking about? I want you to know Mary Kay's the same way. There's nothing magical and twinkly and sparkly in here besides our energy. It's a business, right? And so I want you to know it is for you when you make it for you. And I want for you to remember that you are a winner. You are a winner and you're a part of a culture where we win. Isn't it fun to be a part of a team where we win? And so I'm so proud of you. And I'm just so excited to watch everyone who continues to win this month and this year. And small wins, the little wins are what are going to build your leadership muscle and make you feel good. Don't you feel good when you're winning? And indecision can be so exhausting, and decision is elevating. So, my prayer for you is that you leave this mingle tonight with level 10 confidence of saying, I am going to be great at everything I do. I have decided, and I have decided my goal for February. And I know it's the 12th, but y'all, we have so much time. We have so much time. And so we're going to be celebrating our decision makers who had a winning week right now. And then we're going to talk a lot about winning and goal setting. And it's going to be epic tonight. So we're going to start out by recognizing our sales because you guys know that nothing happens until somebody sells something, right? So let's go ahead and open us up with selling. So if you opened your store and if you sold anything this last week, give us your best little seminar superstar wave. I see you, Nikki and Paula and Amelia and Sally and Charity and Kristen. Look at all these women. And Cami, I know you sold a volume firm set. Oh my goodness. And Allie, yes, yes, yes. Okay. If you sold $100, keep on waving. If you sold $100, you made $50 for your family. I am so proud of you. Okay, we're gonna elevate it to 300. Y'all know that's a star week. If you sold 300, keep waving. Paula, love to see it. Yes. Amelia's still waving. Okay. $400, keep on waving. $500, keep waving. I see you both. Okay, $600, keep waving. 700, keep waving. 800. Wow, wow, wow. Paula, what were you at?
I was at about 750, I guess.
Huge. Oh, Paula, we're gonna hear from you in just a second. I'm gonna keep counting up. All right, 900. Amelia, are you still waving? $1,000, $1,100, 1,200, 1,300. Oh my goodness. Okay, Amelia, we want to hear what your total was. And y'all, if you've been around for a minute, you know this isn't like Amelia's like first week being $1,000 in sales. Amelia consistently sells. She has sold over $32,000 this year. She a beast. So we want to hear from you, Amelia. And then Paula, you're our runner up, and we do want to hear from you because you had a huge week too.
Hi guys. Yeah, I don't know what my exact number was. I know it was over 1,000. And I think, let's see, my top tip would just be, just like go into every appointment like it's like a new like one. Like for you, it might be like the seventh hour in your day where you're like I'm so tired right now, or maybe it's like your third appointment of the week where you're like, I don't know if she's gonna get it. Just go into every appointment like it's the most exciting, fresh, new, like best thing on earth. Like be confident in who you are and what you're doing and what you're giving her is it's number one in the world. So why wouldn't she want it? So just go into it with that fresh energy and perspective every time with childlike faith. That's my tip for today.
I love that. Every time it's new, every time it's a first date, even when you've already been with 12 frogs, it's another prince, right? It's another prince. Okay, so Paula, we would love to hear your top selling tip. Every day, Paula's like, I've sold something new. I've sold something new. She's a beast. So Paula, we would love to hear from you.
I think my top selling tip this week, I have found my go-to product, which are the clinical solutions. And I have just been promoting them and promoting them, and people are buying them. Just today, I sold 4 of them. So it was just a matter, I use them, I talk about them, they are visibly working. And so I probably since January have sold maybe 20 to 25 bottles of the different clinical solutions. And so just that one passion of mine is now something that people talk to me about, and I sell very easily.
Wow. And every time you sell one of those, that's like $17.50 in your pocket. I mean, that's like amazing, you guys. So, Paula, congratulations. That's huge. And I pulled up to a party on Saturday. I was on the phone with Paula and I was like, she's like, "Did you bring the clinical solutions?" I was like, "Of course. I thought of you when I put them in my demos." And so it's just so fun learning from one another. So, just love that. All right, our next category we're going to celebrate is team building. And so if you shared about the business with anyone this last week, give us your best wave. If you shared, I see you, Paula and Nikki. Yes, Amelia, Sally. Yes, Cami. Okay, fantastic. All right, if you sold with 2 women, keep on waving. You told 2 people about what we do. I see your hands. Yes, yes, yes. Paula, Nikki, Sally, Amelia. Okay, 3 people. Keep on waving. Keep on waving. 3 is where it gets fun. Like, because you can usually find a recruit out of that. All right, 4 people. Keep waving. 5 people. 6, 7. Yay, Sally's still going. 8 people. 9 people. 11 people. Look at you guys. 12 people. Oh my gosh. Okay, Paula and Amelia, what were you guys each at? That was incredible.
I was at 11, I think, today. And I have some coming tomorrow. So yes, I was at 11.
So incredible. Y'all, that's that anybody of us who have done an interview, that's a lot of sharing, and especially in a week. So Paula, way to set the standard high. Amelia,
Yeah.
what were you at?
I think I was around 10. Yeah.
Okay.
That's so incredible, Paula. I love just seeing you every week. Like hearing what you're doing is so inspiring. Thanks.
I love it. Oh my gosh. Well, Paula, we want to hear your top tip. And then Amelia, for the sake of time for our runner-ups, if you just want to put your runner-up tip in the chat, that would be amazing because I know that you're doing the most. Okay, Paula, we'd love to hear your top tip.
I think my top tip is that I love this. And so sharing it is just kind of an organic thing. It just happens naturally. I just started in January, and I'm an empty nester, and I started this just to kind of fill a void, and it has really made me very happy. And I found a wonderful group of people to interact with, and so people are like, "What's different? Why are you so perky?" And so that's made it easy to share this. And I brought Sally on with, and she's kind of in the same situation, and so when you enjoy something, it's very easy to share it and want others to participate.
Wow. That's what I love that you said, Paula, is that like people can see your spark and they can see your joy. And you guys, there's so much power to one more. And I want you to know when you share your story just one more time, or when you share the marketing plan just one time, the one more, think of it, each of us on the screen, we were the one more for someone, weren't we? The one more warm chat, the one more Instagram booking, the one more referral call. Anyone, right? You were the one more. And so I want you to remember that as you're booking this week, because when you impact one woman, you're not only impacting her, but you're impacting the children, the husband, the mother-in-law involved. Yes, anyone else your family has been impacted through this business financially, in your emotions. Anyone else, your family has literally been impacted. And so you are impacting so many people through saying yes and for passing this on to others. So extraordinary. So proud of you guys. And so this would be a great segue into our new consultants. And so we're going to pass the mic to anyone who has a new consultant on. You could go ahead and just unmute and welcome your new consultant.
I was kicked off and I'm not sure what's happening.
Well, we can hear you now. Great news. Do you want
Okay.
to introduce Charlene?
Oh, okay. Yes. Yes. So, when I was going through my list of people to invite to my launch party, I was looking through a list I hadn't looked at in a long time, and Charlene's name popped up, and I'm like, oh yeah, I haven't talked to her in a while. Well, I went to school with her since we were in kindergarten. And then she lives in Kansas and I live in Virginia, and I haven't seen her in over 30 years or more. So we just kind of the name connected, and I thought, I wonder what she's up to. And I know she's got lots of friends on Facebook, and this might be something she would enjoy too. And so I sent her out a message, and we got to talking, and she thought it was something she'd be interested in, and we've had fun kind of connecting back with that. And she's a very loving, fun person, and she's very motivated, and she has a lot of things that she's motivated for to get this program started. And so we brought her on. And so this is Charlene. Char. I always knew her as Charlene in high school, and now it's Char.
Oh, I
It's
love
okay, Sally. I forgive you.
Well, Shar, would you like to just share, Shar, in one sentence, just what you're most excited about?
I am most excited about being my own boss, not having to work for anybody anymore, and just enjoy life and enjoy promoting a product that I believe in 100%.
Wow. Well, that's so powerful. Well, Charlene, we're excited for you. And I'm so excited to get to introduce you guys to Lori Ramsey. Lori just restarted her Mary Kay business. She is not a stranger to the Mary Kay world. And Lori's got some big goals, y'all. She will be on that stage driving her free car. She tells me every day, and I believe in her so much that I'm just telling everyone because I know it's going to get done. And so, Lori, I'm so excited for you. Y'all, Lori's energy every day. She's like, I'm doing this thing. Like Lori, your boxes are literally energizing because I can hear your commitment in your tone every day. So, would you like to just tell everybody what you're most excited about, Lori? I know everybody is going to be so inspired by your excellence.
I'm most excited about getting to know everybody and, meeting new people and stuff like that. And I've been a paralegal for 20 plus years, and I'm working in a very toxic relationship. My boss is very toxic, and I have decided June 30th, I am debuting as a driving director and walking across that stage with Megan on its seminar. That is my goal.
Oh my
I am
goodness.
quitting my job and replacing my income with Mary Kay.
And we know you're going to do it. We know you're going to do it. And you've proven that you can do it because you show up tonight and you're here sharing with everyone. And now it's just the work ethic, which is going to be what you're going to do next. So I'm
Yep.
so excited. So excited. So, y'all, it's going to be amazing. And we're going to be sharing about seminar in just a minute. But you don't want to show up to seminar, at least not in your red jacket, right? Is where you want to be. And so we know that Lori and Amelia and so many others of you, you're going to be in that pink jacket. It is the bougiest jacket ever. As soon as it comes in, you guys know I'll go live. It's so freaking hot. It's like the cutest jacket ever. It could make any outfit look stylish. Okay. All right. Well, I think that was all of our new that are on tonight. Someone just pop it in the chat if I'm missing anyone brand new. But we're gonna go ahead and lastly celebrate bookings tonight. And so if you've got any bookings for the month of February, give us your best seminar superstar Wayne. I see you, Nikki. I see you, Cami, Amelia, Charity, Paula. Doesn't it feel so good to wait for booking? You're like, I'm here and I'm here for business, people. Yes. 2 bookings, keep on waving. If you got 2 bookings, 3, that is at least where you want to be, right? 3 bookings, 4 bookings, 5 bookings. I'm so proud of you, Nikki, Amelia, Paula, still waving. 6 bookings, keep waving. 7 bookings, yes. 8 bookings, 9 bookings, 10 bookings. So impressive, Paula. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, 11 bookings. Keep waving. Congratulations, Nikki. Wow, girlfriend. Okay, 12 bookings, 13, 14. Okay, Amelia, I'm gonna have you literally share where you are because I know I could count till like late.
Yes. Oh my goodness. I think I'm at 26 right now.
Wow.
So crazy. Yeah, I have like 26 and still counting every day, but this month, it's so powerful, you guys, when you make up your mind that you're going to do something, like God will provide the things for you to do it, like when it's his will. And so I have recommitted this week to refocusing and realize like I have to do an entire bubble sheet like every day. And it might seem intimidating, but like those bubbles fill up quick. They do. And I think the biggest thing people ask me, like when I do Mary Kay, like strangers, they're like, how do you find people? And like, how do you find people, right? And I'm like, girl, there's 8 billion people on the earth. What do you mean, how do I find people? I'm like, what are you talking about? So it's just crazy. Like the people are there. It's just about making up your mind and saying that you're gonna do it. And so that's what I'm doing.
Wow. How many of y'all? That was like a drop the mic moment for me. There's 8 billion people. What do you mean how you can't find people? Hashtag no freaking excuses. Dang it. Love that. That was so powerful. Like write that down in your notes. Be like, there are 8 billion people. So powerful. Wow. Well, I'm moved by that. And I'm excited to share with you guys and just recognize those of you guys who have already either earned your gorgeous jewelry this month or those of you who are on target to earn it this month. So I do want to go ahead and celebrate each and every single one of you who have already earned your soar like never before bougie dazzle earrings. So congratulations to Sally, congratulations to Kathy, congratulations to Chloe, congratulations to Paula, congratulations to Irina, congratulations to Amelia. You guys have all already earned those gorgeous, gorgeous earrings, and they're so so bougie. And congratulations, Cami, for already being on target to earn those.
Oh,
And to
shut up.
everyone who has already ordered this month, if your name is under place and order this month, I want you to know that you can too. And all that it takes is 600 wholesale. And we had a really fun Galentine's night on Friday night for everybody that did either their 600 last month or who earned or who added a team member, and we all mailed each other a gift and we did a gift exchange. It was so fun. So you don't want to miss your 600 and you don't want to not add someone to your team, right? So congratulations to those of you who have already ordered this month. You are heads above the rest, and I'm very thrilled for you because it means that you're starting out strong. And so what we're going to do next is Charity is going to go ahead and she is going to beautifully lead us in announcements. And Charity and I got to do a makeover together Thursday night. It was so fun. And so I'm just going to go ahead and just spotlight you, Charity, for you to be able to lead these announcements, girl.
Okay, might be a little rough. I'm a little sick. So let's talk about the events and prizes. You can earn your spot on the seminar stage by achieving new sales director, new car driver, court of sales, and court of sharing achievements. Now is the time to build up to red. With 3 active team members, you'll be well on your way to moving up and having some fun. Our next event where you progress towards your goals is the career conference happening in Charlotte, North Carolina on March 22nd to 23rd. You'll be celebrated for your SOAR achievement, STAR Consultant achievements, and career path movement. This event is our favorite of the entire year as you're celebrated in a high energy environment. You'll be inspired, trained, and recognized as you continue to make this your best year ever. Our company event to also mark on your planner is Seminar 2024. The Diamond Seminar dates are Monday, July 29th to Thursday, August 1st. When you tuck away about $200 per month for this event, from now till June, you'll have well over $1,000 saved and have your most eventful and fun seminar celebration ever.
Love it, Charity. Thank you so much. And you guys, tell your employers right now that you need July 29th to August 1st off. I don't want to hear anybody say I didn't know the dates and I didn't tell my boss that I couldn't take off work. Take off the dates now. And if you're a teacher, holler. Love that for you. You're probably already off. So let's go ahead. I want to show you guys what Career Conference is. And Allie Cooper, I know that you just registered, and so you are not on this flyer, but I do want to verbally recognize you because I know that you're a registered girlfriend. So congratulations to everyone who's already registered. Oh my goodness, Kristen, Amelia, and Kathy, Kira, Jill, myself, Nikki, Sharon, Joyce, and Allie. So if you're not on this and if you plan on going, I'm telling you right now to register. This bad boy is going to sell out. It's totally going to sell out. I am positive. I'm surprised that hasn't yet. So if you plan on doing that, just go ahead and mark it off of your brain dump list tonight. Go on, register. It takes all of 3 minutes for real, and register yourself for Career Conference. So let's go ahead and check out what is Career Conference and kind of give you a bigger visual for what you're going to be attending.
Career Conference is always that shot in the arm, the second wind and breathing belief barrier back into you to just finish it by seminar.
I was right at transition when I attended my first career conference. So you absolutely have to come to Career Conference because it really is where your dreams can be established.
It gives people a good vision of how big Mary Kay really is. It's a real, true, viable business.
Career Conference was probably my very first major event that changed everything. You get the inside vision. It's a ton of recognition, but it's a ton of training for that short-term goal to push to the end.
Inspirational, it's motivational. It makes us actually reflect and think back why we started doing the business.
It's about spark. It's about reminding yourself of the dreams that you have and the accomplishments that you can attain.
Transform yourself at Career Conference.
Okay, so that's Career Conference. So the dates are March 22nd to 23rd, or is it for 21st to 22nd? Someone might have to tell me. Someone more planned than me may know. It's the 22nd and 23rd, so it's Friday night and it's Saturday. And so it starts normally at around 4 o'clock on Friday. And then on Saturday, it's from like 9 to 4. And here's what I will say about Career Conference, you guys. That was my first ever event that I ever attended. I remember having to skip class to be able to go on Friday. And I already had committed to something on that Friday. And I literally broke the commitment because I thought to myself, my future and my entrepreneurship is more important to me than someone else's dream. And so for you, if you are scheduled to do something else, I want for you to think about the fact that this is your business. And you guys, when I attended that career conference, I want you guys to know 1 year later, I was finishing my career car. I was about to debut as a sales director, and my income went from making about $100 on team building commission a month on that at that first career conference. And then 1 year and 2 months later, my mom just mailed me my 1099. She was cleaning out, and I made $80,000 that first year after career conference. That is how impactful career conference was for me. It changed my perspective. I thought I was just a part of a skincare business that was just all about fluff and skincare. And I attended career conference and was like, there's a lot of very professional women that I desire to be like here. What do I need to do to become one of them? And you guys, since that year, the following year, my income's never dipped below 6 figures in this company. So I want you to know, if you have big dreams and big goals, you literally cannot miss career conference. And I know this sounds like so like firm, but I like mean it. It was that life-changing for me. And even if you don't want a career out of this, if you want a side hustle, you are going to learn how to sell this product. You're going to learn how to do it even better than you currently know how to do. You're going to learn how to team build in a way that feels natural and organic to you. And you're also going to meet a lot of friends. And it is so fun. I always say it's like one big girlfriend weekend, except for it propels you forward in your life. I mean, it's truly amazing. So I'm super passionate about what this is going to do for you. And so I just want to share that with you guys, just from the depths of my being, So I'm going to pass the mic over to Kristen, and then she's going to lead us in our second segment of announcements. And then we're going to dive right into training.
Yay! Okay, ladies. So congratulations to our Star Beauty Consultants from last quarter. When you achieve 1,800 wholesale this quarter, there are so many exciting prizes and recognition in store for you. From Starbucks gift cards to a new Kate Spade purse, Mary Kay is ready to spoil you. Imagine the possibilities of what your family will do with an extra 1,800 profit this quarter. The quarter ends on March 15th, and you want to go to Career Conference as a star. So here are all of the exciting perks. Stars get to pick out a prize each quarter. When you're a star each quarter for the year, you get extra prizes and you get to attend a prize party at seminar. It's so much fun. Stars qualify for the company to send you new customers and team member referrals to your website. Stars are eligible to order new products early. Stars get recognition at unit events and so much more.
Yes, I love that. So congratulations to all of our current stars so far this quarter. So congratulations to Amelia, already conquering that scoreboard as a pearl. Congratulations to Paula, who's already a star, Nikki, who's already a star, Cami, who's already a star, Chloe, who's already a star, Sally, who's already a star, Christina, who's already a star, and Kathy O'Connor, Irina, Linda, Stephanie, you're like right there. And if you don't see your name, I want you to know that you can still do this. And I think that it's so not ironic that the stars are here at the meeting, right? Those who show up, go up. And so I want you to know that you can achieve this. And so it's 1,800 wholesale, like Kristen said, by the end of, by March 15th. So it's so exciting, you guys. It is such a fun time to be in this business, isn't it? I'm just so excited about it. So I believe that's all of our announcements. And so we're going to go ahead and just dive right into our training tonight. And I'm just so excited about tonight's training because of what this is going to do for you. So let me go ahead and I'm going to spotlight myself for the sake of this recording. Okay. All right, y'all. Well, tonight we're going to talk all about strategy for you to win in February? How many of y'all just put a little heart in the chat if you could use some strategy? Anyone? You've got big goals, you've got big dreams, but you could use some clarity around your strategy of how to get there. Or maybe you feel very clear on your strategy and you just need like affirmation that the strategy you've already created is mathematical and that it makes sense. And what I love about Mary Kay, I see so many hearts. Fabulous. I really prayed through this topic, so I'm thrilled that it's what you guys need. And so tonight is all for you. It's all about you. And this is all about your agenda, literally. All of this is about what you want. And my vision is to just stretch you a bit. Like you say, I want to get 3 touchdowns, and I say, I bet we could get 4 and a field goal. And I want you guys to know, I always want to stretch you to grow, and I never want to stretch you to break. And so as we're goal setting, if it's ever feeling like a stretch that's breaking you, it feels a little bit too much, I want you to communicate that with me. Please have open communication. Box for me like, hey, I said I wanted red by the end of this month. I'm feeling like I need to do 2. Can we win at 2 and focus on 3 next month? Or maybe you want to go on Target Car and the strength isn't quite there. And you're like, let me get the production of 3K this month, and next month, watch me do 6 with my team. And so I want you to know that like this is an open communication relationship. And so we can communicate, and I want for this to be designed for you in a way that feels attainable, but also where you're stretching yourself a bit. And what I do know is that if you're questioning winning in your Mary Kay business, I want you to know that if you think that the price of winning is too high, just wait until you get the bill for regret. I want you to process that. If it feels like the price of winning is too high, wait till you get the bill of regret. I want to challenge you to take the essence of the moment of tonight, of February 12th, because tonight can really be a night that's pivotal for you in your business when you can hone in on this tonight. And your freedom from a financial standpoint, from the career path, and even just in your confidence of the intangibles, it is on the other side of your consistent effort. And that's one really fun part about our business, isn't it? That your results are from your effort. And I really believe that consistency is the most attractive thing that you can do for both yourself and for the other people that are counting on you. And no one is as impacted by your discipline as you are. I want you to remember that. I also want you to know that there's probably never going to be another coach in this world that is as on fire for your goals as I am with you. I want you to know that seeing you guys achieve your goals is literally what gets me excited. Like last night, you guys were watching the game, I am sure. And did you see how Travis got all up in the face of the coach? How many of you guys saw that moment? Did all of us see it all over TikTok today, all over Instagram today? So I know the whole world was like ticked off about that. But you want to know what I saw? This is what I saw. I saw a player that was so on fire because he was so trained up. He was so ready for the biggest moment of his life that he's looking at his coach saying, Coach, you cannot take me out of the game right now. I am too ready for this. I'm too ready for this. And as I thought about that, I thought to myself, that is where I desire for each of you to feel like you are in your Mary Kay business, where you're like, Megan, I can't set this down because I am trained, I am equipped, I know exactly what to do, and no one can stop me from my dreams. No one can stop me from my dreams and my goals. And so I want to challenge you to be as ticked off as Travis about being passionate and on fire for your goals. They say in marriage that if you're not fighting or if you're not like passionate when something bad goes, that you've lost all care. So I want to encourage you to hold your Mary Kay business like it is a relationship that you get to nurture and learn, and it is yours. It is your dreams that are within the most perfect pink box called Mary Kay. Your dreams are just waiting to be unleashed by this goal setting tonight when you can just show up. And when you don't feel like showing up, I want to challenge you to do it for you. And on the days where you really don't feel like doing it, I want you to do it for the woman on the other side of the phone who is counting on you to do your job. My life has forever been changed because my mom said yes when she did not want to. She did it because she was broke and bringing a calculator to the grocery store. And it is because of her yes in such a unsexy season in her life that she said yes to this in a new little town called Lynchburg, Virginia, before it was bigger. And she decided to say yes. And because of her yes, I now can be a stay-at-home mom to my little boy. And so for you, what is your yes? Who is it going to impact? But tonight we're going to talk all about how it's going to impact you and your goals. And the bigger picture is that others will be impacted because of that. And so I want to encourage you that no matter what you've achieved this month. Okay, if you're like Megan, I am embarrassed to be here with all of these $1,000 sellers because I have sold like a mascara. Okay, if that's you and you're secretly sitting here tonight, like, love this for everyone else, but like my bank account has not grown as a result of my business. Okay, if that is you, I just want you to know that no matter what you've achieved so far, by the end of tonight, you're going to feel clear. And I want you to know that you can do anything with a made up mind. A made up mind diminishes fear, doesn't it? And I also want to affirm who you are. Every single one of you has strengths that no one else on this Zoom call has. You are an abundant leader. And I want for you to remember that. I really want for you to remember that you are a leader. You are here and you are a leader. You're a leader. I want you to own that. You're a freaking leader. And you have everything it takes to make this business work and to achieve. I want you to know that every one of your strengths, whether you're introverted, whether you're extroverted, whether you feel like you look like Barbie or whether you feel like you don't look like Barbie, I want you to know that you have everything that it takes. And I want for you to hone in on your God-given dreams and on your God-given potential this week. And I want you to look at what you're really freaking good at. And I really want you to know that the secret to succeeding, in my opinion, and I agree with Holly Lowe on this, she is one of my mentors and she said this from stage. The secret is owning your strengths and knowing that those people who are supposed to align with you are going to love you for who you are. So don't apologize when you have big goals and big dreams. You have everything it takes because God created you and He's given you your strengths. And so all you need, in addition to those strengths, is effort. Work, right? Effort and work, and being willing to learn the skill sets of this business. It is a skill-based business, but the beauty of it is it's simple. It's learning how to sell and it's learning how to find someone's need in their life and meeting it with the Mary Kay opportunity. And if you ever get confused of what you're supposed to do to move up and to make money, it is to sell this product and it is to share about what we do with others and meet their need in their life. It is those two things. And if it is not one of those two things, it doesn't really matter. Honestly, it just doesn't in our business. It just doesn't. So I just want to affirm you that you are enough and that you have what it takes. So let's talk a little bit about your goals. So my first question for you, and this would probably be a smart thing to just jot down. I want to ask you, what do you want to pay for this month from your Mary Kay business? What do you want to pay for? Would it be the mortgage? Would it be the power bill? Would it be your kids' tuition? Would it be a fun shopping spree with your teenage daughter? Would it be treating your mom to lunch, a really nice lunch, and taking her to get her nails done afterwards? Would it be setting extra money into your Roth IRA for your retirement? Would it be taking your husband out for Valentine's Day and saying, "Don't worry, babe, I got the bill, and yes, you can have dessert too"? I want to ask you, what do you want to pay for, and how much money do you want to make? So go ahead and just jot that down because this is going to give us clarity, big clarity. And I want to speak a little bit to the 60-40 split. And if you're new and if you're a part of the master's program, this is familiar in your mind. You've maybe received this message. So I do want to briefly touch on this for seasoned and new beauty consultants on here. Okay. So the 60-40 split is king. Have you ever felt like you sold and then you didn't refurbish your inventory, so then you didn't have the cleanser that your customer needed because you were confused? Or have you ever sold a lot and then you look at your bank account and you're like, where's my profit? And then you realize you spent way too much to reinvest in your order. Have you ever done that? Anyone else? Anyone else ever done that? Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the 60-40 split because this is basic, but it's needed. So when you sell, 60% is designed to go into your checking account to reorder products. And 40% is to pay yourself. And if we were to go into Target right now And if they did not have any product on their shelves by reinvesting their 60%, would we not think they were out of business? We'd be like, where are all the fluffy pillows and lamps? And where is all the candy in the candy section? And where is all the bougie shoes that's always in the middle of the store and all the kids' clothes, right? We'd be like, where is everything? So the same way works with your Mary Kay business. And so if you aren't planning on going out of business, then that 60% reinvestment is important. And I take it because you're here, you're not trying to go out of business. And what happens is if you don't reinvest that 60%, you're literally embezzling on your own business because you don't have the product. And so out of the 60%, I want you to really hear me on this because this is where your money management is very important. 50% is for wholesale products and 10% is for your samples and for your tax and for your shipping. And so if you're spending more than 10% of what you're selling on samples, then you need to sell more. You're putting out too much. You got to sell more. And then the other 40% is your profit. And so if you're brand new and if you just ordered inventory and maybe you put it on a credit card, you could just go ahead and use that 40% to go ahead and just pay that credit card off of your inventory. Or if you're needing the money of that 40%, maybe give your family 20% and then use the other 20% to pay off your inventory. And where it can come in where your family is not supportive is if you're spending all that 40% back on inventory, or if you're just blowing it, that is where families and husbands and spouses can get very unsupportive because if you're gone doing parties and facials, they need to be seeing an income, don't they? And my life hack is that I actually have my husband write out the 40% check to go into our Roth every week. I hand him the checkbook, I tell him what the 40% is, and he writes it out because it's not because I need him to write it out, but it's because I want him to know, hey, baby, when I'm gone, I am making money for us, right? And he knows that, but there's something empowering as a woman when you're like, here you go, babe. If you haven't tried that, try it. It's so freaking fun. Or if you're not married, have fun with yourself and track how much 40% could you stash away. I would bet money that there are not a lot of 18-year-old girls like Amelia and like Cami who are stashing away 40% in their savings account from selling a lot every week. I would bet that they're not. So girls, make it a fun little game. If you're super task oriented, let loose a little. Have some fun and be like, oh my gosh, I just deposited $300 this week in addition to my full-time job. I'm so cool. Make it fun. Or maybe like allow yourself to go and get your favorite venti coffee at Starbucks when you deposit your sales goal every week. But one thing I've learned, you guys, is you have to make it so fun. I love rewarding myself at the end of the week. Like I look forward to it. And I know it's just a $5 Starbucks, but like it genuinely makes me so excited. Like pull up in there, my little Burberry glasses, like scan my code, girl. And then when you get the coffee, it makes it that much more rewarding because you're like, I sold for that. And it makes it where you're not like, I just blew $5 of my paycheck. No. It makes it where you're like, I owned that, right? We're all about winning here. How can you win? Win the day, win the moment, win, right? So what do you want to pay for? So let's say that you want to profit $500. A lot of ladies I found come into this business like, girl, I just need $500. So when you do the 60-40 split, you need to sell $1,250 in order to make that. Okay, so the company average, and I think this is low, but maybe you relate to this. I related to this when I first started. The company average is selling $50 per face. And I'm well aware a lot of you guys blow that out of the water, but let's just do the company average to keep it logical. So $50 a face. And so in order to sell $1,250, how many faces would you need to see, right? 25. And I personally prefer to track parties rather than faces because what you focus on is what grows, and parties are more productive from a time standpoint than just faces. And so the company average for a party of 5 people is $275. And our team, we're definitely above average, right? And so let's just say it's 300. And many of you probably are selling 500 a party, but we'll say 300 for the sake of being conservative. So for the sake of math, let's just track faces. So how many faces do you need for your goal? How many faces do you need? And you can do this math right now. You could do it tonight. How many faces do you need for your goal based on a $50 face average? And then I want for you to divide that by 5. So if you said I need $500 and that's 25 faces, when you divide that by 5, that's 5 parties. Isn't that so much more freeing to do it in parties? It's so much more freeing to do it in parties. And then I want for you to multiply that number by 2. And the reason why is half of the parties that you book will hold and the other half will reschedule or cancel. It's a numbers game. Remember how I talked about marriage and commitment and disappointment? Mary Kay is a numbers game. So if you book 30 faces and you're wondering why only 15 held, I've just told you the tea, okay? You got to book double the amount of people for them to hold. And so typically 1 in 10 of the women that you reach out to are going to book with you. So that gives you some good math, doesn't it? And you guys, in terms of your income, that's not even including the team building commission. And the team building commission, that's just going to be icing on the cake. And so I really want to encourage you to not go to bed tonight without knowing how many faces do you need to see in order to hit your goal. And so a really strategic way to track the amount of faces that you need to see and that you need to book is the booking bubble sheet. And I will be posting this on Voxer tonight. And this is what Amelia was referring to. And this is what I personally use to book. And so this is a booking bubble sheet that allows for you to track who you've reached out to. And so one bubble sheet on average is going to get you doing 1 sheet a week, is going to get you to team leader in 6 months. 2 sheets will get you to team leader in 3 months and free car in 6 months. And 3 sheets completed each week will get you to team leader in 2 months, free car in 4 months, and director in 6 months. And so the bubble sheet is what I love and use along with, I know Amelia uses it. And you guys want to know what I love about the bubble sheet is how many of you guys, you're more motivated by tracking progress than a result. Like if you could just track a progress, you like that better than a result. Anyone? Yes, yes, yes. Many of us, I see hands. And then for those of you who are conquer the mountain people, raise your hand if you're more of a conquer the mountain type of a person. Tracking shuts you down. I see Paula's hand. I see some hands. Okay. So if you're more of a conquer the mountain person, you may be the type of person that says, I don't care how many people I reach out to today. I'm just not going to sleep until I add 5 bookings. That's probably how you are if you're a conquer the mountain girl. But if you're a steps girl, you're probably not gonna like tracking how many results you got. You're gonna like tracking the progress you made. So that just comes to knowing yourself well. So there's no cookie cutter. Isn't that great news? So you can really make it your own. But the booking bubble sheet is a great resource and tool if you like tracking progress. So I encourage you to print off the bubble sheet. So let's talk about where you're going to find these fabulous ladies. And let's talk a little bit about where they are, because it's exciting to know the numbers. And then it's another thing to know the next steps from here. And so I want to share with you guys the 6 things that you can do to outsmart yourself before tomorrow comes. And I want to encourage you to set a 15-minute timer after Mingle and to make these lists that I'm about to share. Because otherwise, tomorrow, after a full day of work, after you've been doing that all day, and then you're going to come home and you're going to look at your calendar and you may think to yourself, now I need to think about who I'm going to reach out to. Okay, so while you're excited tonight, while you're invigorated tonight, while you're crystal clear before any interruptions tomorrow, make these lists, and that way you'll know exactly who to contact tomorrow. So the first thing is a list of the women that you know that you are close to. In other words, like if you were to get married and if you were to have 100 people at your wedding, who are the 50 women that you would want watching you walk down the aisle? So this is not everybody you do life with, right? It's not the coworker you see every day. I'm talking like the women that you love who you know. Like I'm thinking about your aunts, your sisters, your sister-in-laws, your college best friend, right? Those people. And I want to encourage you to stretch and to make that list 50 people. Really think about who do you love in your life. And if you don't have 50 people, I'm so freaking happy you're in Mary Kay because you're going to meet a lot of us. My wedding, 7 of my 9 bridesmaids, I became friends with because I recruited them and met them at a party. Imagine that. And so I want to encourage you first to make a list of the women you know who you love and who you actually genuinely do life with. Okay, the second thing is I want to encourage you to go through every friend and every follower on your Instagram and on your Facebook. Now, something very interesting that you can do if you're an Instagram girly is when you go to following, you can search. It allows you to see if you want the latest people that you follow or the earliest people that you follow. And if you select earliest, this is so cool. You will see every person that you first followed. And I don't know about anybody else, but many of us started Instagrams when we were in a different season, like 15 years ago or 10 years ago. Anyone else? 10 years ago, you started your Instagram. And you will be amazed at who that will rack your brain about. You'd be like, oh, yeah, I remember her from college, or oh, yeah, I remember her from high school. So go through your Facebook and your Instagram. There's likely people that you met in passing in a totally different season of your life who you can book. The third list to make is to make a list of women who serve you. So this may be your hairstylist. This may be your dry cleaners, your nail technician, the person who sold you your bed at Sleep Number. They made a lot of money on you. Let's go book them. Your person who always is your waitress at your favorite restaurant that you go to every Friday night. Anyone else have a place like that? I know we do. Every Friday night, you're there on the dot, La Carreta, right? For all my Lynchburg babes. Okay, whatever restaurant that is, who are the waitresses or maybe the owner of the restaurant that you see there every time? Or if you're a coffee shop girly like me, it's almost embarrassing how well I know the baristas at our Starbucks is. They're like, oh, girl. I'm like, I'm back, girl, again. That person, women who serve you. If you're a mom, if you have a babysitter, the babysitter. If you have a house cleaner, the house cleaner. You guys get the point. So making a list of the women who serve you, because you do have women who serve you, don't you? All right, number 4 is the people that you do life with that you would not invite to your wedding, but you do life with them. They be the person that's like, girl, I saw your dress. You look so pretty. But like they weren't there actually sipping cocktails with you and your husband. You know what I'm saying? Like those types of people, okay? So maybe if you're a teacher, it's your teacher's helper. Or maybe like people that you serve with in church, right? You serve with them at church. You always see them. Coworkers. If you work in an environment with women around you, who are your coworkers? Your sister-in-laws, your mother-in-laws, they would obviously be at your wedding, but maybe they're not like your besties, but they're still in your life, right? Or maybe if you do have children, moms of your kids' friends too, like they would not be at your wedding, but you do like them as people and you do life with them. So that's the 4th list. The 5th list is just a list of not people, but of places that you go into frequently. The grocery store, the gas station, the car wash, your kids' school, work, the gym, etc. And I'm going to share with you how you can book people there in just a second. And the 6th is you'll want to make a master list of all of your referrals up until this point in your business. If you are seasoned and if you have referral lists from years ago, still those people can go on that list. You can still book referrals. So I'm just going to briefly share with you verbally a few different scripts for getting these ladies booked. And this is recorded. And so if you need to go back, pause, listen, rewind, you can do that. But I'm just going to share from my heart. You guys know I have 12,000 scripts for booking, but I just want to share from my heart of what has been working for me in the last 90 days. Because my booking's been great the last 90 days. So I want to share with you what's on my heart because I just think that will be most relevant for each of you. So the first thing is booking people that you know. So with people that you know, it is likely that they are very important to you. And so, what I personally have done is I made a portfolio for Mary Kay's 60th anniversary of women in my life and in our community who make a big difference. And so, what that sounds like, let's say for the list of the women that you know and people that are invited to your wedding, let's say that it is your college roommate, right? Let's say it's someone like that. So it just sound like, "Hey, Sarah, it's Megan. How are you, girl? I genuinely miss seeing you so much. And I wanted to let you know that I've started a new entrepreneurial business with Mary Kay, and I'm really putting together a portfolio of women in my life who make a big difference in the community. And I immediately thought of you. You know, you've always been one of my ride or die friends. And I was wondering, can I send you the details?" And then she'll say, "Yes, of course you can." And then you would just say, "Well, how it's gonna work is we're gonna do a Mary Kay makeover, of course, and I'm gonna take your before and your after pictures, and I'll have special deals for you in case you love anything that you try, and then I'm gonna spotlight you on my social media. Do you prefer a weekend or a weekday?" And the reason I like that approach for women that you know is because it's genuine and it's all about featuring them because they've made a difference in your life. Okay, number 2 is your list of every friend and follower on Instagram. So you may or may not even really know these people. So for this, I have found that building a portfolio of women in different cities is very effective. And this is how I actually met free car driver Amy Perry. So what this sounds like is you would just say, "Hey, Sarah, I hope you're having a great day. I'm a skincare professional from New Smyrna Beach, Florida, and I'm putting together a portfolio of women in different cities. And I immediately thought of you. And I was wondering if you would be willing to be my face model to represent Charleston. Would you be willing to let me pamper you and feature you in my portfolio?" So I like that one because it's generic. It makes them feel important because they're being featured for their city. And it's just genuine because it's not too like, "Hey girl, I'm a new business owner," because you don't know them like that, right? You don't know them like that. It would be weird. It'd be like, "Girl, I don't really care about your new business. I've like liked your pictures like 3 times in the last like 4 years." Okay, it'd be weird. So I like the locations because it's genuine. You just let them know that you're a skincare professional and it's chill. It's like as chill. It's like the shortest booking message of them all. It's chill. Okay, the third list is the list of women who serve you. So these are women that are typically professional women, right? So for this, you would use the professional women's portfolio approach. So it sound like, "Hey, Susie, how are you? I'm so excited. I'm a skincare professional and I'm putting together a portfolio of professional women in the month of February to just give back to our community. And I would love to feature you as the hairstylist. And I'm giving all of my models an item at 50% off or a free lip gloss. And I would love to feature your after picture and your business card. Would you be willing to let me feature you?" So that's great for professional women. Excuse me. Okay, number 4, the people that you do life with. Okay, but you wouldn't probably invite them to your wedding. Okay, for this one, I love doing a blonde, a brunette, or a redhead face model. So for this, it's like, "Hey, Susie, how are you, girl? You know, I have this Mary Kay business, and I am putting together a portfolio of face models in the month of February, and I just am looking for one more redhead model. I immediately thought of you because, girl, we do life together, and you know, I just love you. Would you be willing to let me borrow your face and feature you?" Okay, that one's gonna feel super natural. You do life with them, it's normal. Okay. Number 5 is the list of places that you go into frequently. So we love doing these things called skincare surveys, you guys. And what they are is it's literally a survey. I will be posting it on Boxer, and it's a survey that is digital. And if you don't know how to make a Google form, literally just Google how to make a Google form, and you can find a 3-minute YouTube video like I did when I was like, "How do you make a Google form?" It's like so easy, y'all, for real. And I'm like not a techno babe with stuff like that. But what it sounds like is, let's say you're at the grocery store and the girl checking you out has flawless skin. So this is what it sounds like. You would just say, "Susie, I've got a crazy question for you." And this is like a stranger. This is normal, okay? She's like a stranger. So you say, "I am in a competition with my company to see how many of these little skincare surveys I can get filled out. And I'm in a challenge, and the deadline is Sunday, and I'm very competitive. And I was wondering, because your skin is gorgeous, would you be willing to fill one out for me if I was to text it to you? And I've got this free little goodie bag. And you guys, I'll post a picture of my goodie bag. It's just my business card, a sample, and some candy wrapped really cute. And they're like, girl, yes. And so then you get her number and then you text her the skincare survey. And on the survey, it has a question. If I were to offer you a complimentary Mary Kay makeover, would you enjoy that? And so it's so fun following up because you just get to say, girl, I saw that you haven't tried Mary Kay in a while and that you would enjoy a facial. I'm so excited. And I have a $10 gift card for you. Do you prefer a weekend or a weekday? So y'all, I love that approach for women that you are just meeting out and about. It's like the most fabulous approach ever. The number 6 is referrals. And so for referrals, if you need a resource on how to call your referrals, I'm going to share an amazing quick YouTube video that my mom and I created of how to call referrals for the sake of time. So how many of y'all just pop in the chat, you're feeling like you have renewed ideas, renewed energy, renewed belief, renewed numbers? Anyone? Yes. Okay. So I would love for you to box for me tonight how many faces you need and what you're going to do this week to make it happen. This week to make it happen. So I want you guys to know, like I said, you are enough. You have everything it takes and more, and you can do this. You can do this. So congrats to everyone, our queens. Congratulations. And let's go make it a powerful week, friends. Y'all have a great night. Bye, y'all.